All right, well, made it out to Moadto Strip. Here we are. This place is pretty nice. It's got, you know, some brand new stores in here, restaurants, bars, and it's right on the beach. Here, let's take a look. Moadto Strip, see? It's got a lot of nice things in here, like it's got Bohol beef farm right there. That's a good place right there. They got a couple places around the island here, and I guess it's only a thing here in Bohol. But maybe we'll go out there and try something for a late lunch over there. But let's go out to the beach. It's high tide, and that's like, if you ever come here, it's the only time to come to this beach is when it's high tide. Because otherwise that water, like, just disappears. And you gotta walk like a mile out there before you can get to any water. Whew. But I'm telling you what, man, the Philippines is where it's at. If you have the means to come here, you know, at any age, or, you know, you can afford to retire early, this is a place to go. But man, high tide right now. The thing is, when it's high tide, there's nowhere to sit. Usually I sit right down here. But being high tide, all the spots to sit are gone. And I guess I gotta sit right here under this tree here. Luckily these people, they just left. Man, it all looks pretty rough out there, huh? But I guess I'll sit here. More people out here today than I thought there was gonna be. You know, being a Monday, but I guess when you're at the beach, it's always busy, right? Let's lay this right here. Get your own little space, right? All right, let's go test out the water. Yeah, it's high tide in like 10 minutes. I hope my stuff is not gonna get wet. I think I put it up high enough. But man, this is crazy. I mean, usually I'm not even into the water yet. And now it's up to my waist. But anyway, this is just the life right here. Just do your own thing. Go to the beach when you want to go to the beach. But pretty nice out here, Moadto Strip. You can see rain clouds off in the distance. But it was raining here on the way. I was sitting at the house thinking, should I go over there today? Because I looked this direction and it was really dark, looked like it was raining. And I said, let me wait a few minutes. And I waited a little bit, and then I said, I gotta go, I gotta do something, right? Take advantage of this beautiful island here. And I came here, and now it's nice and sunny. Can't beat it. But like I said earlier, if you guys can, you know, afford to come here, I mean, it's very inexpensive. I don't know everybody's lifestyle, but I see people online, other YouTubes saying they live here on, say, 600 US a month. I mean, I don't know about that. That's really getting down there. 600, that is like today's exchange rate. That's, as of today, is like 56 to 1. So what is that, like 33,000 a month? I mean, to get a decent apartment, I mean, you can find things probably for 5,000, 7,000 a month, but to get a halfway decent one, you're at 10, and that's getting kind of, you get up into the 15, you're all right, and then once you hit 20,000 a month, that's, you know, that's good. And all those prices, those were, you know, fully furnished places, and mostly they, you know, supply the Wi-Fi for you and all that kind of thing. So like 15 is probably the, the average, and once you get up into 20,000, then you're pretty good. So let's say you're paying 15,000 a month. All right. Then you got your bills, and electric here is kind of high, what they charge is. So if you don't run your air that much, and you keep the lights off when you're not using them, you could probably get away with, say, 1,500 pesos a month, or 2,000 peso, which is, say, 30-40 US. So let's say you spend 2,000, now you're up to 17, and then you got your food. You can eat at little roadside cafeteria things that are called carinderias, and those are like where people cook the food at their house, and they come out and they got a little stand out there. Looks like a little, a little cafeteria, like open air thing, where they got all the pots of food that they made. Sometimes it's only 4 or 5 pots, and some of the bigger places that serve a lot, they have 10, 12 different pots of food, and you can get, fish, adobo, all kinds of stuff there, and you can get a good meal that really fills you up for 150 peso. So let's say eat there twice a day. I mean, that's 300 a day times 30 days. That's, what is that, like 9,000? 6,000? I don't know. Somewhere in there. Yeah, 10 would be 3. Yeah, about. Yeah, so I mean, you're getting up there close to your 33,000, and that's 600 a month. That is, and that's no traveling, no doing anything special, just living. I mean, I think to get to where you have a decent lifestyle, where you can do what you want, when you want, you're talking about 1,500 a month US. And if you get up to 2,000, you're pretty good. I mean, you're living better than most people here. 3,000, 4,000 US a month, you have no worries. I mean, you can live in a really nice condo in BGC or Makati in Manila, like the fancy part of town, and do whatever, go wherever, go to Burgo Street every night. People in the Philippines will know where, or especially in Manila, will know Burgo Street, what that is. But yeah, I would say, I mean, I've seen guys say the sweet spot is 2,000 to 3,000 a month. Yeah, that's good. But you can have a decent life if you get out into the province. And in the Philippines, everything, if you're not in Manila or Cebu City, you're in the province. Even though, I mean, it's just that there's no skyscrapers here and millions of people. They call it the province, but you got everything you need here. But once you get down into the province, the prices are going to go down. So you see people say they need 2,000-3,000 a month. Yeah, that's in Manila, Cebu City. Whereas, I mean, it's almost like you're in the West there. But you get into the province, prices go down. So, and especially here on, Panglao, it's a lot less expensive than being in Manila or Cebu City. And you have just everything except for the big skyscrapers. So the province is where your dollar will go a lot longer. All right, enough talk about money and trying to convince everybody that the Philippines is a very great place to retire. Let's get out of the water, go up and check out Moadto Strip, see what they got up here, the restaurants, the bars, see what's going on up here. All right, let's finish this vlog of the Moadto Strip off now. Let's take a walk down to where the hotel is, and we'll check that out. Down this way. down by the water. They just came by cleaning the beach, which is a nice thing. Clean all the seaweed off. I'd like to drive that thing. It'd be fun. But yeah, it's nice and clean down here now, huh? Got all that seaweed off. I mean, it stormed earlier, so whenever it does that, it just blows all that seaweed up on the beach. And they come by, I guess, once a day or so and clean it all off. That's a nice thing. Keep the beach all nice and clean. But this hotel here, like I said, is kind of an upscale place. The rooms are like 10 to 15,000 or more a night. No, peso. And that's a lot for the Philippines. I mean, you can you can rent a very nice place for like 2,500 or 3,000 peso a night. This place is like 10 to 15 or even more. But it's nice. And here's a dive shop. Looks like they got about anything you can want. Scuba dive equipment, glass bottom boat, kayak, whatever you need. Come down here, this is where all the restaurants and all that are down here. Which, this place is very nice. I mean, they got a restaurant, they got a bar, full bar. And I don't want to stop there because if I did, I wouldn't bring my motorbike home. I'd have to bring a tuk-tuk. I wouldn't be able to drive it home. But here it is. Full bar. Woo! Yeah. Huh. More people up here than I thought. I didn't see anybody up here a while ago. Oh, hey, look at that. They got an old Jeep down there. Let's go look. See what kind of Jeep it is. Is that an old Army Jeep? I don't know. Oh, crap. Can't get over there. Woo. Go around the back. Probably doesn't have a engine in it or nothing like that. But wonder if that is an original, like from World War II. I mean, it looks old. Looks like it could have been sitting here. But you know, the salt air and the salt water, this could be a 2020 model. With the salt air, ruin it like that quick. Oh well. Not quite sure if that is or not. But this place is good. If you ever here on Panglao, make sure you check it out. It's called Moadto Strip. Hey, look at that. Foot wash. I think I'm going to take advantage of it. Woo! Yeah. Clean off the tootsies. But the only thing is now, you still got to walk through just a few feet of sand. They should have this upstairs, right? See, I got to walk through here. Let's see if I can walk on this grass. Oh! A little slippery. All right. All right. Well, like I said, there's a few places here. Oh, just what I need. Look at that. Inoman Bar and Winery. I think whenever I get a girlfriend, I'll come here. Is it even open right now? Oh yeah, it is. They're playing, I can see a basketball game playing in there. That's one thing here. Oh, Philippines is big on NBA. Big on NBA basketball. But look, there's another bar over here, Gilligan's. All kinds of stuff in here. Very nice place. Very nice, very nice. Even a MVP shop. Oh, go in there and buy some jerseys. Oh well. All right. Well, looks like that's going to be about it.